So I filled my water way down there, like below the tree line, because I thought there wouldn't be any water this high, because I couldn't see it on the map. But all around here we have creeks and rivers. Don't need to stock up on the water until I get up here. Almost at the top of this hill, at least. Usually there's another hill behind the next one, right? Never ending. But at least I caught up with the sun. Like, my hands were getting pretty cold. But now I'm just super warm again. Almost prefer the cold. Alright, so now we're at 8:30. And the sun sets into the sea at 11:30. So, what's that? 3 hours? Yeah. 3 hours left. And of course the sunset is gonna start at least an hour before. I'm thinking top of this peak here, and then probably set camp, at least make dinner, and then watch the sunset. Okay, so I'm like 15 meters from the top, and my quads are cramping like crazy. They cramped a little bit at the start of the hill. I was like, I don't know, 200 meters down, like vertically, and now they just started cramping again. But this time it's worse. This part of the quad on both sides. Oh. So it started like there. I tried to just power through and just finish, but it was literally impossible. It doesn't really hurt that much, at least not right now. Knock on thigh. But I really don't want to make it worse, so I'm just gonna take a break. 15 meters from the top, get some water, a couple of minutes, and then see if there's any good campgrounds over there. I initially just pegged it down to stop it from like blowing away off the mountain, but pretty happy with the location, so I think I'll just keep it there. Now I just have to guide it out and put all my stuff inside, get the down bag out, get the sleeping pad out, let it all loft up and catch some air, and then just about ready for dinner, and then beautiful views, and I think it's going to be a really nice sunset as well. Let's do it. So that should be pretty secure. I'm expecting like 1 meters per second wind, but you never know. Suddenly you get a big gust in the middle of the night. That's a nasty surprise if you're not prepared for it. So I have one guy out deployed, and then fairly secured the rest of it. Alright, so we have one bag, mostly food, sunglasses, cutlery. Yeah, that's mostly it. Just to stay organized. Socks, clothes, bivy shoes, just to keep my feet warm. Also, so I don't have to put these on if I have to pee in the night. Let's see, cook set from Espit. Here we have alcohol for the stove. Then we're on to, this is one of the down mats from Exped. One of the, I think it's the ultralight one. It's somewhat narrower, 400 grams, super light. First aid. And then, new sleeping bag. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Could actually compress it even more if I had a bag that did like more compression. So this is the summer version of the Mammut recovery series. So there's the winter, which I have, 3 season, and then this is the summer one. So exciting to see how this is gonna fare. It's rated for a comfort rating of 5 Celsius and a limit of 0. And tonight we're gonna go down to 2 Celsius. So right on the border of what's gonna be comfortable. Yeah, coffee can, and then come on. And then we have the Nalgene that's gonna double as a warm water bottle tonight to make the sleeping bag a bit more comfortable, along with the bivy shoes. So hopefully that'll turn out all right. I also have this synthetic insulation jacket that I can either use as a pillow if I'm nice and warm, or I wrap around the foot end of the sleeping bag to boost the heat somewhat. Generally, if you're going to be cold, you're going to be cold on the feet. So time for some food. It's like 20 past 10. I've had way too little food today. Probably one of the reasons for my cramps. So here we have the trusty Espit cook set. Been with me for I want to say 2.5 years, maybe more. Use this rag to keep it from rattling. Works really well. And the Espit alcohol stove. It's like a knockoff of the Trangia, but it has, on the dampener, it has this like hinged handle. I think it's a really big improvement over the Trangia. It has the same issue with the D-ring inside the lid, just either falling out or rotting. So you can't keep alcohol in it during travel because it might leak, but you can get replacement D-rings. So, for dinner today we have some freeze-dried bolognese. This is from a Norwegian producer. It's pretty good, because this requires, what, it's like 300? 3.8 deciliters, which leaves us with, yeah, not too much. So I'll probably add some more to the pot, so I can also put a hot drink on. I think I'm gonna go with tea. I have coffee, 1 sachet of cocoa, and 2 or 3, I think it's 2 bags of black tea. It is certainly getting colder. No doubt about that. Really hope I'm not gonna freeze tonight. I don't want to. But you know, I'll make do. Hell yeah. So So going by the forecast, I think I am at 4 degrees, maybe 5 degrees right now. So pretty cold. Glad I brought this. I was actually considering leaving this at home, which would make me a crazy person. But I brought it, which is good. Got on a dry wool top, which was nice. I'm gonna change into wool bottoms and dry socks as well. They're not like soaked, but pretty damp. Just gotta get this meal down. I'll be getting into the bag, boiling up some more water for this one. Fill it up, and then wrap my wet socks outside it, so the socks dry, and they'll insulate the bottle, keeping it warm longer.
Good morning. I had a great night here on the mountain. Came down to 2 degrees. Definitely cold outside, but the sleeping bag and all my gear kept me perfectly warm. So I would say this went beyond the comfort rating of 5, and definitely took me comfortably down to almost freezing, which is really nice because I was kind of expecting this to be a really cold night and me to have some doubts about this bag. So very pleasantly surprised. I slept this inside the bag as a pillow for the entire night, and this being Mammut's recovery series of sleeping bags, it's really roomy inside. So there's like plenty of room for a pillow inside the sleeping bag, even like fully closed, like around your face. Plenty of room for like your knees if you want to sleep slightly on your side, so with your legs more spread out. You're not like super packed as you might be in other bags. As with the winter bag, has the super soft fabric inside, makes it less noisy, but also very just soft on your face. All the fabrics super premium and soft and nice. Not as sturdy as the winter bag for natural reasons. Has this nice, see, mesh pocket on the inside with a zipper. Didn't use this because it would be like on my chest, and this would be for my phone mostly. So for that, it would just be like heavy. So I just put my phone in the bottom of the bag to keep it warm. And yeah, that's mostly it. It comes with a sleeping mask and earplugs. I used this one for 2 hours or something, and then it fell off, and I was so tired it didn't really matter. But initially, it was really nice because summers here are bright. So even with the sun fully down, still pretty bright out, and just a matter of I don't know, an hour or two before the sun comes back up. So a pretty short cycle.